What is up, guys? Little pit stop. Promise I would keep you guys all updated with my crazy life. I am super humbled at all of the messages that I got with my last video. So I'm just excited to like share this stuff with you. Like, this is my life. This is what I go through. I had lots of questions about travel, healthcare, and how I pack light and how I live the gypsy life and what is this time like when I'm trying to find another assignment and wrapping up another one and all the things, all the life things. And really, guys, like, you can go about this like one of two ways. You can be scared shitless, and most of us are, like, when we're traveling, you're basically picking up your whole life and moving somewhere where no one knows you. You're on your own. Like, it's up to you. You make it or break it. It can either be a really exciting time, which is kind of how I approach it. I love novelty. I love meeting new people, and I have learned over the, 10 years of travel and just being in business and being in healthcare and a service industry, how to talk to people, how to make wherever I am home. And that really is the secret. Like, 'cause like home is within yourself. Your people that are meant to be in your life will always be there. We have technology for a reason. We have planes and cars and all these things for a reason. So don't ever hold yourself back. Like, don't ever settle. Like, if travel is something that you guys have been wanting to do, especially, I'm gonna keep this more focused with people in healthcare because that's kind of my realm. I know for me, I made the personal decision to travel because I wanted to up-level my life. But I loved what I did. I still wanted to work in the hospital. I love healthcare. It has its pros and cons. It's stressful just like anything else, but like, that's where my heart and my passion is. I really love what I do for a profession. But at the same time, I know my potential, and I'm like, how am I going to get the travel and the adventure that I want? How am I going to make as much money as I can? Because this is a business decision, and your girl's a girl boss. So we do what we have to do. How am I going to make these lucrative decisions and changes and still stay true to me? Work in healthcare or just adventure and see the world. Travel was the answer for me. I've been super fortunate that I was blessed to have a really good recruiter come into my life 10 years ago. I started out with Arias Medical. They are now Medical Solutions, and I have had the same travel recruiter for 10 years. I have been with the same company for 10 years. That speaks volume. I am a very loyal person, and when someone takes care of me, like, my recruiter's incredible. If any shit goes down, I want someone who has my back. And she has always been there for me 100%. So if anyone's interested, I would be glad to give you her information if you're interested in travel. She'll just sit with you on a phone call and explain everything to you, because I know I had no idea how any of it worked when I started. She's incredible. So, I had another job up, so I know where I'm going next, FYI. I'm not going to say exactly where yet because I got to sign my contract, and all this happened really quick today, which I find most things that are meant to be manifest really fast in my life. The facilities where I'm supposed to be typically are the ones that have their shit together, and they call me back right away. They have everything mapped out. I always have my non-negotiables, like the kind of shifts that I want to work, where I thrive, what are the highest paying contracts? Because I'm, at my age, I know my worth, I know my abilities. There's nothing that I cannot do in a hospital. I've been doing this in radiology for about 20 years. I've been traveling for 10. Guys, embrace your fuck you pay me era, because you know what you're worth. And I've said it before, anytime you think that an employer will always have your back and you are not replaceable, haha, think again. So just look out for yourself and just know your worth. Be a good person, be a good coworker, have all of your stuff in order. But anyways, I do know where I'm going. I'm wrapping up my stint in Lynchburg the next week and a half or so. So I'm gonna just enjoy that time with my coworkers because I really do love it there, and just leave it with love. So now I'm kind of at that point right now where I got to sign contracts. There's a lot of decisions that go into travel. So, what's your cost of living? For me personally, I stay in the Midwest for the most part because I find the cost of living's lower. The price that they pay you hourly is higher. I look at the type of facility that it is, the hours that they have available, if it works for me or if it doesn't. Because I am a second shifter. I like second shift. I can do days, not really my favorite, not a night shifter. So have your list, you know, do they have places to live? What's the cost of living there? What's your pay package? Are there chances of overtime? Like if you're someone who goes into, like for me, winter is my money making time. Especially if I go somewhere who's far away, I'm not going to be flying home to Indy. I'm going to utilize that time to explore on my days off, when I get a day off, if they have overtime available, and cash money, baby. I work as much as I can because those are my money making seasons, and this is a business decision. So you just got to view life like that. Know your worth, make decisions based upon that, and approach everything with awe and wonder, and just have fun with it. So this has, you know, been really easy. My recruiter, like once I decided to leave Lynchburg, I was already submitted to jobs like the next day. But I'm very organized. I have like my resumes, my references. I have everything on file, all of my licenses. I mean, everything. I'm super organized. So make sure you have all of that information. Resumes are a little bit different for travelers. You need to write down basically absolutely everything. They want to know everything. What facilities did you work at? What trauma level? How many beds? What equipment did you work on? What licenses do you carry? I mean, they want to know everything. Addresses, your manager's numbers, license numbers. They want to know everything. My resume is 10 pages long. I shit you not. I know they tell you to keep it to like 1 page. That doesn't work as a traveler. So anybody who's wanting advice with that, I'm not going to go into all the details. It's a lot. I can send you some, you know, information and stuff like via DMs, and give you numbers and references and things like that. But once you have all your stuff in order, you kind of get used to the lifestyle. You got to learn to pack light. I had some people ask me about that. I have a lot of purging and cleaning to do when I'm in Lynchburg. Basically everything I own fits in my car. When I do these travel things, you have to learn to live with unattachment and get rid of things. This particular assignment, hint, hint, I'm going out west. I'm not going to Omaha again. I've already been there twice. Ain't doing that again. But this is a state that I haven't worked in yet. I have had my license there for a while, and as long as everything goes as planned, I'll sign my contract today. I'll be starting there like the second week of November. So super pumped, super pumped. So just wait. A little bit of fits coming out there. And I was told I could wear my boots. So just watch out. I can't wait. Can't wait to tell you guys. So anyways, I think I've rambled long enough, but I'm doing good on the road. I'll be in Lynchburg tomorrow. Just wait. Your girl's got a hair appointment. I gotta get me some new hair. So going into this new timeline with some new hair, I can't wait to see my stylist and get caught up with her. Can't wait to see my people in Lynchburg. Getting ready to hit up the gym because I'm antsy pantsy. Wanted to drop this in for you guys. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Just send me a DM. This is almost 9 minutes long. I gotta get out of here. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for following along with me. Welcome to my travels and my confessions and food and fitness and everything in between. Girl boss life. Let's go be great. Love y'all. Bye.